I've said this before, right? Maybe because of my age, but I look at, I'm obviously one of the older types of folk that stream. There's not many people about. I'm the kind of fucking minority this age of people who stream. So pretty much everybody's fucking younger than me. Most people are younger than me in this line of work. And I know I've said that a million times before, but it's interesting from my perspective to look at younger folk and see how they change in terms of how they word things and how they act, and I mean specifically kind of like this type of thing. Like, I'm not having to go at anybody who has like, and I know I keep bringing this up, but you know, like people who might have, let's say, headphones with things on the headphones. You know, these younger people like yourselves who are still enjoying life, and you're like going to put this fun wee thing, and they're doing things that Disney, they're doing things. You know how there's certain things you start to look a bit too old to be doing that. Now I know you can say, listen, there's no such thing as too old. I mean, look at you sitting here fucking playing games, look not old and grey and all the rest of it. But I don't know, like, you know, like like children's toys. And I know they're no children. I know you can be into like cartoons. Sorry, anime. And games. I'm into games, and I'm really, you know, always have been, and all the rest of it. And it's not like, oh, you hit a certain age and that's it. You're no interested in that anymore, and you completely change who you are as a person. You're no longer interested in fucking games, and all your films. You start watching like dramas and stuff with fucking Robert Redford in it, and I don't know. You start watching On Golden Pond and fucking I don't know, Steel Magnolias or whatever the fuck. You know, they you know, things like that. Like, imagine somebody to go like that, somebody do the clothes I'll wear, or wearing a hoodie or whatever. I don't know. I don't quite know. Somebody said something on here before or something, because of what I wear or something. You go, at what point do you stop wearing the clothes that you wore when you were younger? I mean, I wouldn't say change into the clothes that I saw older folk wear when I was younger, because they're wearing the clothes for their, like, generation. Pair of fucking black trousers and a fucking cap, and I kind of beige and shirts and you know, like sensible clothing, tweed, you know, that kind of thing. You're not going to just change into, like, women my age, when they get to like 60s, the 60s or 70s, only going to start having a fucking blue rinse. You know, that was a for the past. That's not an age thing. That's an actual time thing someday. So I'm just wondering, say folk who have got all the wee. I've seen folk in their 30s. They've got lots of wee, you know, cute wee things, cute. And I wonder, will that change? And, you know, say headphones with the things on it and all that. I know I say this about every 3 fucking months, every 6 months. There's no reason for it to change. That's what you're into, that's what you're into, and all the rest of it. But, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not something that fucks a blue rinse. It's what you call, I don't know if you see it anymore, but when I was younger, you'd see old women, and by that I mean maybe 60s or 70s, with this kind of like blue. The hair would be blue. You know, they'd have a kind of, it's this sort of hair dye that isn't like bright blue. It's just a sort of, it's like a kind of purple sort of, or pink. Funny thing is, you would sort of maybe get that again, but no, that sort of faded way. But just interested to see when if that changes. Interested, and especially the way that the people type, and the way that they talk about things and all that. You know, like I don't know, in a modern studies sort of way, in a sociology sort of way. I don't know. Well, like I don't know. I see people on Twitter that I kind of know or half know or something, speaking in a way that I suppose is I don't know, not infantile, but and I'm quite a, I like childish things. I like being a fucking pain in the arse and all the rest of it. I'm not like just some sort. I'm not a very serious sort of person, kinda. Like anybody. And I'm no, but uh, but I just see the way that certain things are worded, or the way that people go about things, or the way they complain about things, or their interests, or the words that they use. I'm not saying like doggo instead of dog. I'm not talking about that kind of millennial thing, but that's something, things like that. We sort of silly words for things, and that's normally what teenagers, or say maybe even 20 somethings do. I've seen people in their 30s still doing that, and I'm not saying you must be like me and be a miserable cunt and use these words now. That's you this age now. You must use these words. But it's just interesting. And the thing is, no, yes, I have seen people in their 30s using, saying like doggo and things like that, not ironically, not in a jokey sort of way. Um, I don't know. I think it's maybe because it's people who are involved in streaming, so that maybe they maybe want to be light-hearted in the way that they word things. Everything's got to be a bit kind of fun and silly, and no look too straight-laced and too like ordinary. The way you speak about things, even if they're like that, they might have like fucking families and a fucking job where a lot of responsibility, and they're on the fucking phone to normal cunts, and they're normal, and they're like, yeah, right, I don't know why that's not went through. That should have been sent to you. Well, I'll look that up, and I can phone you back in 10 minutes. Sorry about that. I will look into that, okay? And then they're like that. Oh, yay! Take my money! Yay, Plushie! Yay! Take my money, GIF! But then they're like that. Okay. Well, the last time I spoke to them, they said 24,000. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, Jeff said to me 24,000. Okay, I'll get back to you about that. Yeah, it's an absolute joke. 45 minutes wasted. Okay. Oh my. Oh no, it's something I just seen on my computer here. Okay, bye for now. Oh yay! Elden Ring DLC! Yay! Special edition metal box. Take my money! Yay! Harry says punching down. Right, punching down. Look at this. Look at that. Right. Look at this. Look at this. Right. I am vulnerable. Ageism is real. I'm vulnerable and old. I'm just interested. I want to fucking speed up because I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens when people who are like about 20 years, 25 years younger than me get to my age still doing this. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see what they look like. I want to see what this looks like. I want to see what it looks like social media. I want to see. I want to see that. I'm interested in people, and I want to see